wish we could be polished today, but it is Monday. It is the 13th of September 2021. How many days already? It's nearly the middle of September. Just talking to a great colleague today, and they're now approaching spring in Australia. Check this out. Look, enough of that. Let's switch that bad boy off now. It's done anyway. Yeah, thanks, Sage, for that. Right, there's a very good reason. Oh, shut up. Right, there's a very good reason why I wanted to show you that today, for the simple reason that I want to take you through the anatomy of a great content marketing campaign. Now, word and mouth, myself, we're all about words, fundamentally, content in a copywriting sense. But today, because it's Monday, we want to do something a little bit different. I found this, I got an email yesterday from Sage. Now, I'm a huge food fan. I'll show you one day a picture of me, age 10, bloated, like they've just found me at the bottom of the River Mersey. I just so happened to be an even bigger fan of food then, and my metabolism wasn't ready for it. But so I got an email. So Sage Appliances, just to give you a little bit of backstory, Sage Appliances, long-term relationship with Sir Heston of Blumenthal, the high priest of high quality food. Don't know whether that's still going on, but that's how they got their name out there to the wider world in the UK. Sage in the US is known as Breville. We had Breville here in the UK, but I think they must have split up in the dim and distant past. Anyway, that's kind of irrelevant. Sage Appliances recognised as the hardware equivalent of, I guess, OXO. So if you're in the kitchen fairly often, you'll be familiar with OXO. They make stuff like tin openers. They make things like mandolin, but not the sort of playful, or if you try to play, you'd slice your fingertips off, because these are things that you use to slice very thinly vegetables, or you can even make French fries with them. They make potato rices, that kind of thing. That's OXO. We're talking today about Sage Appliances, which are the larger kitchen items, so the electronic stuff. In the past, they've made stuff like ice cream makers. I've got a Sage ice cream maker down there, love it, built-in freezer. But today we're talking about content marketing for a brand new Sage Appliances product that, to all intents and purposes, looks like a slightly shinier version of the Instant Pot. And the Instant Pot is an electric pressure cooker. You may be aware of it, but I want to share with you right now anyway the email that came through, so we can be on the same page. So let's get that going on. Right, magic, you can see that now. Yep, that's great. So it's go time. It's the Fast and Slow Go is the name of this electric pressure cooker. But what really strikes me here is the consistency, and what I want to do with this little exercise today is get you to think about when you're next wanting to pitch a product, and the importance of everything across different formats looking and feeling the same. Now, you'll know this, some crazy sort of cheesy rock and metal going on in the background, which is not pleasant. You'll know this if you're in SEO. When you're creating a landing page, which is a very focused web page on a particular product or service, or subset of a product or service, in order to gain Google's seal of approval on search engine, you'll know how important it is that you have a through line or a golden thread, in that the information that Google puts on so the search results needs to be reflected in the information that's on the landing page and so on. So it's very important that there is consistency throughout. By the way, this is live. So if you've got any questions, I've got some way of accessing chat. There we go. So, hey, Yeah, there we go. Any questions? Please do chime in. We're talking today about content marketing and Sage Appliances new fast, slow, go electric pressure cooker. Right, that's good. That's going out there now. Wonderful. Okay, but not to LinkedIn. So if you're watching this on LinkedIn, sorry, via Restream, I can't post to LinkedIn. So if you've got comments on LinkedIn, then I will feed back after the show, because otherwise I'm going to be jumping around and that's going to be ridiculous. So what I'm showing you now at the main screen is the newsletter, or the email I received, the sales pitch that we got over the weekend. And so very clearly that tied in really nicely with the fast, slow, go. It's go time. I like that, although I have to be honest, I don't know until I get below the fold. And what below the fold means is if you're on a mobile phone or if you're on a screen on your laptop, it's getting beyond that first page. So getting to the point where you have to scroll to see the next swathe of information. I would have gone down, it's go time, introducing our brand new electric pressure cooker, or our brand new magical kitchen device that will cook things in a fraction of the time that you're used to, or something, because at the moment I'm not getting that. And even further down, introducing the fast, slow, go. It takes me a while until I figure out what the heck this is. But as you can see, it looks very similar to the electric cooker from iPot or Instant Pot, the electric pressure cooker. But what I like here is, if you know pressure cookers from the past, you'll know how temperamental they can be in the wrong hands. And you've probably seen pictures of kitchens pulverized when somebody let a pressure cooker boil dry and the thing just raged and created almost nuclear levels of explosion in your kitchen. So go simple, go safe, go stainless. Straight away, those are your three unique differentiators. So whenever you're creating a landing page, you need to very, very quickly establish a relationship with the customer to say, look, these are the reasons why you need to buy this product above the Instant Pot or any of the other electric pressure cookers available. So go simple. Okay, straight away. I'm looking at the picture. I'm thinking, doesn't look simple. There's probably about 20 buttons there. Am I always going to know which one to press? Are they going to get dirty? So therefore I can't see the icons. So I'm thinking simple, not the right word there, but compared to a conventional pressure cooker, I would certainly say that the new Sage Fast Slow Glow it would be great if it was a fluorescent version. Has got that tick to a degree. The Go Safe is obvious. You know, you're not going to have an explosion here because there's a lot of safety features built into this electric pressure cooker, which is very exciting. And Go Stainless. So if you've had issues where you've got pressure cookers in the past, or any sort of panware, you want to be able to wash it quickly, and you also want to be able to put it in the dishwasher. Non-stick, I have a pressure cooker that's got a non-stick insert. Can't put that in the dishwasher. And also I'm a little bit concerned about the health effect as well of having a non-stick coating on any kind of anything. I quite like silicone stuff, but again, we don't really know the heritage of silicone when applied to heat. Well, scientists do, but we don't know this specific silicone that we use for like spatulas, for example. How safe is it? What about if we scratch it and that goes in the food? Is it going to be all right? Go simple, go safe, go stainless. Discover, and then you've got a little bit of a sort of a GIF there going on about all the sort of different ways you can use it. We started today's broadcast with the video that Sage has put on YouTube. And you'll have noticed pretty quickly now, they use very familiar and distinctive icons that we're going through there. We're rotating through yogurt, legumes, steak, soup. They're all, I dare say they're proprietary to Sage. If not, they've borrowed them from an obscure royalty-free stock collection. But anyway, so we're starting to feel at home here. It's starting to feel like something that is familiar, that is unique to Sage. So I like this. And we're going straight away into the safety system. Now, this is a newsletter, so it's an email, but you can quickly see, and I've just replicated it as a web page, you can quickly see how this could form the bones of a landing page. And I'm going to take you to the actual landing page next so that you can see how it is consistent, how there is a through line from the email, which you're seeing right now, the video, which you've just seen, and to the landing page. But this is very appetizing, and that it's all about the art of cooking, and it's all about bringing it to your kitchen. Shortcuts to delicious dishes. Everybody's time poor. You've walked down your street, you know how much money there is sloshing around in a lot of homes these days, because those homes ain't looking the same as this time last year. Those builders have been in and they've done a very attractive job with the fascia. And whose roof's the same these days? They've all got solar panels built into the roofs. It's crazy. 14 shortcuts to delicious dishes. One cooker, so you can save a load of space on your countertop with the Fast logo, which is marvelous, isn't it? Got your safety. This shows you how simple, I guess it is. Steam release settings, natural, pulse, auto, quick. So pulse, I don't know what all that's about. Natural is where you let the pressure go of its own accord. You might want to do that for particularly thick cuts of meat. So if you're doing pulled pork, you probably want to go natural. Auto quick release is where, as soon as it is safe to do, thinking, yeah, it's probably going to be expensive. They've cushioned the blow a little bit with free shipping. Right, okay, so that's the bones of that. I'm going to take you through to another screen now, because the last thing you want to do is be seeing me in your face. And I mean the last thing. Right, so this is the landing page. Let me just check, see what I'm seeing. Great, okay. They've made a big error here for me, and I think you can probably spot what it is, and it's a problem for all new products. But Amazon has got around this with its Vine program, which is where it sends pre-release items to people to test in exchange for reviews. So an early adopter program. I think Sage has missed an opportunity here to not send out 50 or 100 of these units to eager consumers to get into their kitchens, to test any one of those 12 different modes, to put it to the test, and then to write reviews. Because to see a brand new product with 0 reviews is a little bit discomforting. I'm not a big fan of that. But having said that, yeah, it's all very simple language. And as I say, that through line of go simple is there. Clearly, these guys have thought, you know, this is probably the one part of the sales pitch that is really going to reach in and pull people into buying this product, and the attractive photos as well that really drive home the message that this is a really simple product to use. You see the text here? Don't know what the YouTube video player stuff is, but you can ignore that. The text is all about the shortcuts. So we know straight away that the target audience for the Fast Slow Go is going to be people with some disposable income. Chances are they've got a family, so they're looking for quick and easy ways to cook food. And the Fast Slow Go seems to tick all the boxes. 14 shortcuts, so it doesn't matter what you ordinarily eat. Chances are the pressure cooker can get involved in that relationship and then sort of make quicker the time it takes for you to spend in the kitchen. And you see the display there as well, which is quite nice. So they've shown the picture of it being on, which is wonderful. Brushed stainless steel, drive home the fact that this is going to last you a while. Go safe. Brilliant. Okay, straight away. So you can feel echoes of the video and the email coming through to the landing page. And I cannot tell you enough, from an SEO standpoint, how important it is that all of your messaging is consistent. Don't write a landing page that doesn't feel at all like the message that you want to share with people when they're on the search engine at the top of the funnel, looking for you. They don't know about you, but you're able to cut through because you know what the customers want, and you're able to use the language that they too use to get to conversion. Go stainless again. So you can see, go stainless, go simple, go safe. It's all running through. And again, now you're introduced to the price, $169.95, which to me seems a little spendy. But if you've got experience in the Sage appliances game and you like Heston, and he's still got that there's still that feel that he's still relating to Sage appliances. So there is still that sort of famous name associated with it in your head because you'll have seen him before go on about Sage. Product spec, I hate this table. They could have presented this much, much better. This looks very Excel-like, and this is an aspirational product. They've let themselves down. I'm hoping that further into the campaign, they'll do a better job of this, and I can imagine that this looks even worse on mobile. And you've got a link there to the video that I just very kindly shared with you on YouTube, and some of the accessories that can extend or extend the life, if you will, but extend the value of your product once you bought it. And there's the stuff that, again, this is all about reassurance. And I think the whole product and the way that they sell this appliance is very much about building confidence. Zero social proof. I find that amazing, and I would always recommend you, whenever you're taking a product to market, to get some social proof early doors and to build on that. Have at least 3 or 4 people saying how great something is, or if theoretically Heston was still involved, you to show him using it and showing how he could no longer live without the fast, slow go. But I think this is a useful exercise to when you're looking at ideas or concepts or ways that you can bring a product to market and the messaging and the communications around it. I think this is a great way. Sorry about that. You've got to see me again. I think this is a great way to benchmark. So do some competitor analysis. You'll have done your lean model canvas, your one pager that explains why you're in business, why customers need to care, and how you're going to reach them. Well, when it comes to building or unveiling a new product, no better way than to see how your competitors have done it in the past. No better way than looking at allied industries, because it might not be necessarily that your product has ever seen the light of day before. You might be a pioneer. You might not just be iterating on an existing product, in which case you need to start looking at other industries with perhaps similar customers, so that you can take inspiration from the language but not necessarily the product and the service. I think Sage have done a great job with this, and I recommend you go over and check sageappliances.com to just get a bit of a feel about how they sell the rest of the product range, because I think they've got a lot to offer in terms of inspiration. But I will finish off by saying thank you for joining me. It's been great chatting with you today. If you've got any questions at all, do drop me a line on Twitter at Dave Thackeray, or connect with me on LinkedIn, Dave Thackeray. Or again, if you're watching this on YouTube, then please do drop some questions in the comments. But fundamentally, I'm here and will continue to be here to help you to get the message across more simply to your clients, customers and partners and suppliers, to make the world a simpler place. That's what I do. All I do is I'll take complicated things and I'll make them simple. And if there's any way that I can help you to do that, if you've got something complicated, if you've got a press release coming up, or if you've got an annual report in the offing, or you need to write a speech or create a presentation to help people understand why they need something, and at the moment it is quite complicated, then I can't think of anyone better to be your partner in making that a success than my good self. Wordandmouth.com is the company, Dave Thackeray is the name, and you have been a lovely audience. Have yourself a great day, have a great week, enjoy the rest of the middle of September, and weekend's 4 days away. Can't go wrong.